Very good evening, everybody. How are you doing this fine evening? I'm doing pretty well. I hope that everything goes well tonight. Let's also start to use Streamio. Let's connect it. Let's see how this goes. If the frames per second is good enough, or that Studio is like, no, this is too much. How was my week? My week was good. People were, hey, little brother, how are you doing? Is the sound okay? I tried to push the mic a little bit back more to see how this will sound. So if you can let me know if it's too soft or too loud, that would be helpful. And how are you, brother? Are you doing okay? I hope so. For us, the sickness is finally over, so I was the last one in our household to get sick with a lot of I think you sound fine. That's nice. Good to hear. A lot of stress on my neck and on my shoulders, so I had a splitting headache. It was very awful to have, but it's fine now again, luckily. You're doing okay? How are the courses going that you're following? Are you managing them? Yeah, it's only just a little bit, right? So it doesn't go that hard. Let's stop Streamio. It's interfering with the YouTube kind of thing. Oh, need to change the video resolution. We'll do that next time. It's always a little bit of seeing how things need to go, right? Sorry, I'm struggling with the course, but I get there. Oh, nice. You're using Streamio for streaming? No, Restreamio. Restream.io. Let me show you the screen. Stream.io. Is this one where you can go live on multiple platforms at the same time, but I want the best quality for YouTube, of course. And let's see, would love that this works also on the other sides. Don't want to put that lower. I want to main baseline. Should be fine. Let's try it out, right? Let's see how this goes for this stream. It's actually a plugin in OBS that lets you do that. To multiple outputs, yeah. The way this works is that you can do like 4 or 5 different kind of streams, and you only have one upload, which makes it more manageable. I'm now in the attic, and if I go for, let's say, 4 platforms to stream towards, it will clog up the bit rate, so everything will not be that good. So that's why I picked Streamio for doing this specifically for other platforms, but for YouTube I just want the highest quality. So if you're on YouTube, then you're seeing the highest quality. Yeah, what I've not been doing that much actually last week. So nothing really special to report because of my headache, of course. Only that I really want to build this one. I saw this video on x.com, used to be called Twitter. Stream looks great though, awesome. And I really wanted to recreate this section. I think it isn't the best user experience, because you have all sorts of problems actually. Your nav menu by default is hidden, but what I like is the design aesthetics. That is a little notch with a logo in there, and that it folds out to show the rest. I also like that it comes in, the text is a little bit bigger, as you can see, and it gets a little bit tinier when it goes out, and that's nice. Let's see if we can download it. Can we download the video? I need to upgrade. Not doing that, of course. Yeah, and I wanted to play around today with trying to recreate this section. So let's see how things go. I'd like to open up Figma. Let me quickly search screens because I don't know what's open. And I don't want to share everything from others. Let's see. So there we go. We have a page, an empty page for desktop, where we can design everything. Figma is a design tool for those of you who don't know what Figma is. And we can try and recreate this section. Let's see. I just love Edge. You press Ctrl-Shift-S and you can get a screenshot. So here we have it. I think I also would like to have a little bit inside of the animation. It's too quick. The keyboard shortcut is a little bit slow though. Let's see. Start 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now we can see the video a little bit bigger and try to recreate it, and also stop some frames because I really like how this is animated, and would like to use what's called BricsForge to see the animation happening. Were we on time though? Buffering. You can see it here a little bit happening, right? Why is it buffering? When it goes out, it just grows just a tiny smidge. I think my PC doesn't like doing this kind of thing. Let's see. Let's see if we can make it slower. Effects. Can we slow down? No, I don't want those kinds of effects. If I see it properly, it looks like the text. I really hate this. It's kind of growing before it goes out. Yeah. Yeah, if I believe the text goes towards you before it goes out, so it's a little bit larger. You can also see the bar just growing just a little bit before it goes out. So we start with the logo, and then the text coming in. And then in the end, the text goes out and it slides inwards. So let's see if we can create this specific thing. Let's go to a post. We just create the basics kind of thing. Add new. Just to play around a little. It's always fun. Let's see. It's having a bad time, yes. Apple notch menu. I don't know what else I would call it. And of course I want to add my own face to it. Oh, the widescreen. Let's add in a div, but that should be a navigation. Let's see. Nav. And navigation. This is just a header. And in here, let's remove this. Yes. Sectioned. Yeah, this seems better. Then we select the section that needs to be a nav. And in here, I want a list. Can we get a list? Whoop. List. Menu items. Ooh, this is a different list from what I had in mind. Can we just add a menu? A nav menu. Remove that. No menu found. We need to set it up later. Let's also add a image in there. Go to the side panel on image. That should be in center. So I guess we have two menus. We just do it like this. Don't want it to be hidden. Can I unhide it? How did I hide it? I'm so excited. And I did hide it. And I don't know how I did that. Well, no matter. You can just remove and edit again. So nav menu. We can also do it manually. Now that I think of it. And add a text element. And the text element will be a heading, basic text. Let's do it like this. Home. And we make it a div caption. Do we need a specific link? Text link. There we go. That's the one we need. So we're going to build out the page itself. Home. Store. Oh. And another one. I don't know. Roadmap. You can do something for Techies reviews, of course. Then we have something like this. Contact. And another one. Let's also put on some music, some lo-fi vibes. Should be nice, right? Roadmap. Maybe this can be tutorials. And let's make the container go horizontal, so it already looks a little bit better. Add a row gap. Let's see. Oh, it should be a column gap. I'm sorry. There we go. And it should be aligned in the center. So now everything is nicely aligned. For the image, we can set our own image. Maybe we can adjust this one. Let me open it in Figma. Oh, this one can be closed. Let's see. File Explorer downloads is the site. Good to see as well. And we can just remove everything except for this one, because that's the icon we're going to use for the centerpiece. Text that isn't needed. We have some kind of circle square going here, so that's for those can be grouped. And let's center those in here. Group and center them. icon, view icon. So this is about the size we're going to have for the menu itself. Now we need to get some kind of way of doing the inverted border. I saw that the a guy from Figma University has also created this section. I was planning to do it, and he already made it. He's, by the way, a very amazing designer from Figma University. This is his website, and I really like the designs he's creating. Oh, here's the notch. And in here somewhere, he also shows, oh, it's this one. And here shows he's using vectors. So we can do the exact same, actually. I was looking into inverted borders. There was a video by Kevin Powell. Let's see if I can quickly find it in my history. Let's see. Here's the one. And here he created the inverted border on this section. That's the one we could use. The downside is that the pixels, as you can see, is very harsh. I don't like that, so that's why an SVG would be better. And look how the Copan looks now. It actually looks quite good. Is it just my screen? Let's put it in the chat, because I think the issues looks like they are solved. So maybe we can take a look at this section and do it like that, but I think it will take a lot of time. So for now, let's do the SVG kind of thing. It will be faster. So go back to Figma and let's create an SVG. So what we do is place this section there. What an SVG is a vector which you can scale as small or big as you would like to. If you have a very big screen or on print, you usually use vectors. And SVG makes it possible to grow as big or as small as possible, and that's actually pretty nice. Yeah, and that looks good. Nice. It's good to know. Quite possibly in the future I could use that as well. Let's see. Align those. Then we press P for the pen tool. And I don't want to be very pixel PP, but pixel PP. Is that pixel PP? Like this. You know how I can use there they are. So that we can change our vectors. And those needs to be straight. Then you press Alt and you can move them separately. It's just like Adobe Illustrator actually. But it's always nice. We can go like this. Create something like an S shape. It's good. Illustrator, yeah, you can do instead of Illustrator you can now use create vectors in Figma, which is nice. You don't need an expensive Adobe XD kind of tool. Or Illustrator tool, I meant. Which is very expensive nowadays. Like 70 euros a month or something. And Figma is free for now at least. Let's see. Illustrator. Yeah, it's so expensive. I'm curious, what is the pricing nowadays? You're in the Netherlands, yes, I know. Lidmaatschappen. Or for a single, it's 26 euros, and for the whole cloud, it is 67. Yeah, that's for one application. It's doable, but if you want more, and you don't only use it for hobby, it's expensive. So let's stick with this one for now. How do I want to proceed with this? Do I want to already set a size? Or make those two separate? I think I'll make those two separate. This one looks off. Did I scale the logo? Yeah, it looks way off. So let's select those two again. Drag it outside. Here we go. My nose is itchy. Itchy nose. Oh. Just want to group them. Here we have part A. Yeah, we can use this just to fill it up, so that would be nice. So here we have our two sections, and we need to mirror the one so that we can get a fluid section like this, and in here we make a square that will be black as well. There we have our nice notch. It's not so nice. And then we can use this to fill up the rest of the things. One needs to be like this. We can use the rectangle. Something like this. And there we have our setup. So this is also going to work like that. We need to export the SVGs. So we're going to export on the render right hand side. And I want to use SVG so we can use it on web and export the 3 layers. I will move it into my downloads and I will change scenes. The reason why is I don't know what's in my downloads. Maybe some stuff that's not for your eyes. Luckily, this isn't the case. Let's move those as well. And so there we have our SVGs. And we can paste them in here. So go left, border. And this one will be the right border. This one will be the logo icon. I have like expired school license for 2020, so I still use it. Yeah, I can imagine. if I see one of my favorite YouTubers using Adobe Illustrator, certainly for sure is Danksy. I don't know if you know him, but he's a very good designer and does all kinds of things with Illustrator, but also with Photoshop. I just think that he's just amazing. Thanks, Rutger. making sponsorships already. you should probably just name yourself. This stream is brought by Rutger van der Heijden. Rutger van der Heijden. I am curious, Rutger. You were working on a redesign of your website. If this is it, then some parts do look good, but maybe it can be improved. Let me know if you need some help. I do still think this logo is very awesome. Is this your website rework? Maybe we should collaborate. My DJ name is and many more. I'm all over the place. Are you on many more? Rename and redesign. Awesome. I can't wait to see it. Let's put in the logo. And in here we have this section, and that one should be black. We can do this real quick by going to our background. And then our text is not visible anymore. Well, that can be easily fixed with the right settings. To white. We should add a class for it, so we can reference it later if we want to change it. New class, it will be nav Apple Notch nav menu. And we will want it to be white. That's actually it. The rest can be the same. And the advantage is that we can now add it to here as well. And nav menu. And if we change one color, we can change them all. How are you doing, by the way, Rutger? And nav. Damn it. Come on. That's all. It is. Again. Apple Watch. Nav. Menu. There we go. Come on. Don't be shy. And nav, we're adding all the classes on the proper places. Nav menu. Pretty good. Over to take a look at the house still stands. Yeah, I should certainly we need to do that. That's true. We had a lot of things, and I'm terrible at planning. That's why I have a girlfriend, but if she doesn't know we're planning this, then it's a little bit tedious as well. So I will say to her that we need to plan a trip to Sonnenbreugel. It was, right? There we go. No, I am a little bit afraid that this doesn't work. Yeah, doesn't look good. Same here. Oh, best. It's actually quite close. voor best dichtbij. But what that's mandatory, right? To make those kinds of jokes. Let's see. Why do they have a border radius? I don't want that. Position. Let's first fix this. Horizontal. Center. Shrink 0. I don't know how to fix this, so I'm going to do how I like to do it and add another block around it. Usually fixes the issue. Please don't. Well, they do say good, better, best. Not good, better, Eindhoven. Yeah, that's true. And brother, you were saying, please don't. It's already too late. You're part of it now. Join us. Join us, little brother. Let's see. Display flags, and that looks awful. Here is a column gap by default that I don't want in here. Let's remove that real quick. There's also a border radius going on. I don't like that. So in the border radius, set it to 0. Let's get up all the dots. None. Is this just me, or low-hanging fruit puns are not best? But I'm just kidding, don't worry. So this is what it looks like on the front end. Oh, I was almost afraid that it looks. Where did those go? What is happening here? Is nav getting a default style? Alright, I don't want that. So let's change that to section again. Why does this styling then change? I just still want this to be the same. Put that to the end. Let's save. So there we go. There we almost have our nav menu. Now I don't understand why it's now in the left hand side. And set it to center. Don't want any gaps. Go away. I don't want your variables. I just want 0 gaps. I guess there's also some padding going on. Oh, go away, CSS. Where is it? It is in layout, style, margin, padding. Why is there padding in there? I guess it's added by default because it looks nicer. So now it's removed. Bye bye padding. I hate this. Let's see. And there's some kind of border radius going on. It just looks awful. Where is it? Where is the border radius? Let's see if we can zoom in here as well. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. compute it. Then we here go to border. Rutger, if you're still in there, is the house already finished, or are you still busy with things building and creating? Border. There we go. Border radius. I never said it. Figure image. Here we have an image. That should be a figure. And there we have our border radius set. So now we have to add a custom CSS, which I don't like. I would like to have access right into it. Border dash radius 0. Downstairs is done. Upstairs and garden are next. Nice. That's way better. We're still working on the garden and on downstairs. After, I think, 4 years. It's not going to happen fast. Now we need a new central heating because the ones we have is very old and doesn't work all the time. And last year we noticed it already, and it was like, it's fine, we can fix it next year. But now it's next year, so now we need to fix it. Also working on the sheds to convert it to an office, but progress is slow. That's nice. Are you doing everything yourself, or do you have a team of people helping? Or is that the reason why I need to come over for to look at the house? A coffee. Let's refresh this. Pet project. Nice. I don't think I'm very curious how good you are, because I have 2 left hands. When I try to create something, my girlfriend is like, please don't. And I don't blame her, to be fair. So, it's getting there a lot nicely. It's just layout. But now we need to get this section black and the text a little bit smaller. So let's first see how we can get the section black. Do we need to add a div and another div? Because then you can scale infinitely if you wanted to get bigger or smaller. Let's add a block. Let's add an image in there. Then we need another block. And then the image after the div. This one needs to stack. Background, flag. No, not that block. This needs to stay the same. My shit doesn't need CSS. That sounds like a plan. First thing we did was solar panels and a new CV and heat pump to reduce costs of power and heating. Nice. And how... I don't know if you have... Does it save money already or not? I'm very pessimistic about the fact that it will save money or not, because I think it doesn't really do that much, but it could be also be my misunderstanding. Layout, height, set it to 100%. What we want to calculate. And this is the height of S1. Show more options, properties, purity, details. Oh yeah, the height is defined in here. So it will be 29. So minus 29 pixels. That should be it. And just duplicate this. Duplicate. Something's going wrong in the builder, so let's refresh, see what happens. We basically get free heating. Oh, this year we got 16. Nice, that's awesome. I hope you and so you get your money already back. That's pretty nice. I'm curious if that also would be the same in our case. Where is the freaking logo? Did I delete it? It's there. Do we need to add a size to it? 50. And also a padding, maybe smaller. It's better. 25. And then one REM. And this should be 0.5. Let's increase the size of this one. Where's the div? Out. Let's get it to 100 pixels. Damn it. Is there some spacing going on? Some gaps that I don't want. Darn it. Move it. That's better. There's still some spacing going on. With the new plans of Sonderen, we got till 27 to get our investment back. Wow, that's a lot. So 3 years left. I hope you will manage. 0 gaps. What is the projection? Will you get your money back in time? Projection. 4 years. Oh, that's quite good then. That you will make it in time. Let's see how this looks. Still looks the same. Where are the diffs? The diffs are there. And in here they are not black. There we have that diff. Let's try it like this. And the background should be white, it's just too little. And the white width needs to be 100%, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Now suddenly there's also a border. So we need to reset the border. there also a padding or margin? Column gap, row gap, should be fixed. Is there something with the image that it gets spacing or margin? Can we do it like this? Fog 100%. No, I guess the parent then also needs a height. This will not work. Fit content doesn't work at all. Oh. Height. Fit content. I wonder how he did this kind of thing. We can just brute force it and make make it a certain height, but then we need to define which height it will be. Let's also change the navigation. Why can't I change the settings here? Red. There's a setting that I changed. Learning a new tool is fun, but don't understanding it is horrible. See, let's change this width to 100%. Let's also do that for this one. The layout content needs to go to the bottom, and there is of course some spacing happening. It feels like that there's a border, another spacing. We look at this section. And alignment needs to be to the right. So those align, but the div doesn't. So there's something set in the div that we don't want. Do we have a border on there? No, it isn't a border. Do we have a margin in there? See, spacing margin. Nope. Something seems to be removed. Column flex end. Margin 0. I really don't understand what's happening in here. We're going to also do this with grid. Would that make our lives easier? So we create a section, container, and in there we add, change this one to grid. Don't I have advanced themer installed in here? I do. Should be also somewhere that you can enable all things, but I don't know. Global settings. Let's just reset everything. Sometimes tools are nice, but it can also be hard. an dot dash studio. Yeah, it is. Ah, fudge. That means that I need to change the music, I guess. I have this running on my background, and usually the playlist just continues on with the music that I'm playing. But I guess the playlist wasn't long enough. But usually the YouTube thingy detects that and then throws out all the music that is monetized. I also don't want it to be autoplay. I always disable that. Why is it on again? It's so annoying. Oh yeah, it's fine. They probably go like, don't do that. We see that you have used something that you shouldn't use. Please refrain from doing it. Here we have some places where you can fix it, and then it's done. And Apple nav item, and we then the colors white. Now everything is reset, so that's a little bit too much. Does this fix my problem that I couldn't change the styles? Looks like it. But it's already nice. Yeah, Mickey and his lawyers. I was looking at doing this in a grid kind of way. Let's add another div. Div can be the same. Then we add a grid. Then we have our grid builder. Oh, needs to have children. All right, I will give you a kit. Of 3, I guess. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4. Then we go to our main div, create a grid builder. We want this to be 2 rows and 3 columns. So, and this should be it. Maybe we want this to be 4. Then that one should go there. Now I have 1 div shortage. So we will add another div in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be it. And the width should be 100%. So in here we should go to no gaps. Should be an image there. Which, come on. The main content in there. I want to watch, but the music distracts me. Might watch later with the sound off. I'm very sorry, Bob. Yeah, we're getting trying to use a different kind of solution, because the first solution we tried just now doesn't work. With some floating kind of divs. So we're going for a different way, hopefully. Let's go to the background. Get black. Painted black. Why are there still gaps? I don't want to have gaps. This is on the grids. I already said this is 0. Stubborn thing. And this one probably got some spacing. Yeah, we don't want that. Also try to cheat a little. It doesn't work. Move all of those in there. This one. Make that one black. Background color. It's more tedious than I thought, actually. I thought this would be a very quick thing to do. Div display should be flex. Align to center. Well, this looks a little bit better. This also needs to have flex, align to the left. This div is very big. Doesn't have to do with our fractions. Right. I see that the black in here is blacker than that one. So we need to change that to be real black. Let's change that over here as well. And change the colors over here as well. That already looks a little bit better. We can change our nav style for our font to be, one would be 0.5 EM. It's way too little. 0.8. And still there is some kind of white border going on. It's really, really annoying. It was a shadow. Oh, that's so annoying. Why is there a shadow on there? No, it's not the shadow. Still something is going on. We don't care about border radius. We just want this one to be 0 all the way around. Does that fix it? I'm getting very frustrated by the fact that there's some kind of thing happening. And here it's gone. Stupid thing. And now the question is, why is this section bigger than the other ones? Right. We remove that. And we set it to auto. Yeah, there it is. Sometimes the builder shows something different compared to what's actually there. And that's really annoying. As you can see, now you see this kind of thing happening. I wonder if it's still there. It's fixed. Then we have our menu with the notch. We do, however, need to set this to select none. User select none. So that people can't select the image. Doesn't add any value. So there we have our menu getting in there. I see that the notch is still too large. So can we set grid size? Width to fit. This one does have the grid, right? Yeah. But it doesn't fit the content. Or is the content just that big? Can we remove 2 columns? That looks like a yes. Ah, but they have it all the way, so we can do that as well. I wonder how Nandi did it. So let's see. X. Because he already did it, so we can just use a little bit of how he did it, right? Why not? Why not cheat just a little? Yeah, it looks like there's a black bar all across. Here's remix. Damn it. There's a little black extra edit there. So this doesn't matter. As we could make it the size of eventually the image. So instead of 1fr, set this one to min content. And it should be there. Where are the images? Oh, max, maybe. Because they are vectors. Yeah, there we go. But we can also make it one fraction. Because we want this to be centered now. And on the top, so one fraction and one fraction. The container. Go away, ACSS. I didn't need you right now. So we can also do it like this and have that div be the full width. This really looks weird in here. And in here it does look fine. However, these two should be main content. And it doesn't feel like it's aligned nicely. So there should be one fractions on those sides as well. Oh, there's more people coming in. Oh, hello. Is getting some static is still there. Yeah, I'm getting the two. It's dope. Let me try to fix it. Hi, Shy Guyo. Way in the background. All right, thanks. But the menu is getting there. So I'm pretty pleased, actually. This one needs to be something different, though. Content. And because it's expecting to have two, need to set it like this. So content twice. So after an hour, we have our menu finally designed. At least on this section. So the next step will be to animate this kind of thing. So we're going to... How are we going to do this? Well, for starters, those menu items need to go away, and the grid should change from one size to another. I really am curious if the framer guy, Nandi is his name, how he fixed it and how fast it was for him to do it on a live stream. Framer University. Dynamic island expense to add functionality, yeah. Hey, there's Jimmy. How are you, Jimmy? My computer doesn't like everything we're doing right now. Let me try to fix it, by the way. Quick. It could be something just by doing this. And this, that the static goes away. Let me know if it's going away. Oh, you can preview it. And he does it the same way, I guess. But he adds blocks in there. Desktop closed, open. Does look nice. I'm at the in-laws in Tilburg, so can't hang here for a long time. I jump on my computer in a minute. It will be easier to follow. Nice. Yeah, I think so as well. I don't think this is the best experience for what's it called? For a mobile phone. But also take time with your in-laws, right? I don't think I would mind. How does he do this? He removes the sections first and then pops them in. Well, at least what we can do is make this tinier because this looks very big. Hey Dave, how are you doing? I saw your invitation on X to do a live speed build. We could try it out someday. I'm just very anxious to do so. But I think we'll manage. Jim is also in the house. He's very happy that you're here. Let's see. Should we make this one smaller? Like 0.5 RAM. Should always be the same. 0.25 RAM, something like this. Nice. It's always good to have friends. You got a friend in me. Already looks a little bit tinier. Maybe we should also make this a little bit tinier as well. 8 RAM. Don't want to go below 7. With 100%. Nice. Did you all catch Slog speed build today? I haven't yet. I saw the WDD live, but I haven't seen his his video yet. But yeah, I will have something to look forward to tomorrow, I guess. I'm purchasing a microphone as we speak for my videos. Nice! I told you I would make. Nice, Jimmy. Awesome. That's really awesome. We need more people building websites and showing their tag and how they do things, because as you can see, I'm very much struggling with this section. Stupid admin bar. I've got 3 more bars just lying around. Well, there you go, Jimmy. There's someone who could just help out if you'd like to. And Rutger is a very old friend of mine from school. So he is reliable. He's not just some random guy. Maybe just a little. I think. Is there some spacing, extra spacing going on again? Pen. Why is this a pen? A little bit random. Oh, the sure, great. Sure, it's great. Sorry. Sorry for the pun, lads. How can we make this tinier? Whilst 58 isn't that big, can we make it tinier? Min content, that's already minimum of the content. So is there some kind of, again, some stupid spacing going on? Let's see, padding, 0, margin, 0. I don't think I don't think he does build websites. Emphasis on pretty. Oh, nice. I would love the IT guy doing that sort of things, by the way. He's more in IT stuff. I went to school with him with ROC. It was becoming a, I don't know what it's called in English. You will set up servers and that sort of things. And he followed through, and I was like, I want to be a designer. There we go. We just do this. We can do that, but it doesn't look good. Should we do that on this section? Max content. There you go, do Y. Nice. IT, yes. IT. Oh, there we go. We just need to hard set. Why is there some off spacing happening? Let's set it to 38. Let's just work with hard values, why don't we? Not German. Got his wife and kids. Yeah, they're using AI. You can do computer, you can do web design, yes, but it isn't Cisco translation layers, right? So there's a difference. IT, that's cool. We all float. Floating IT, yeah. It's a bit strange. Be back in a little bit sexy people. Oh, this is a very nice kind of stream. The computer engineering, so you can do mechanical. I know how to take an aspirin, so I can be in healthcare, right? Right. Let's see how we can do the changes. So we need to start animating stuff, I guess. We can add a timeline. Let's add a new one just for fun. And this will be Apple Watch menu. Hey Brandon, how are you doing? Nice of you to join. Be on the stream more. Yeah, that will be fun. I love the more people there are in, the funnier it gets usually. Maybe there are some exceptions, but should be good. Let's see, how do we do this? I want this one to start off screen when this is loaded. So when the page is loaded, we want a selector of this one. So that's not the right one. Dot en nav. Let's go, Brendan. Nav. Let's add an animation. We want to start from off screen. So we go to translate 100% off the axis. Whoop. That's the wrong axis. How are you doing, Brendan? I hope you're doing fine. I saw there was a lot of things going on in the WordPress community. Not that good, actually. I was like, why are people fighting like children over some basic stuff? But maybe I just don't get it. Let's assume that one. Our own YouTube created more. No, I don't want to start wage a war. I think it's childish. When there's war, there are always two people that play. They're always bad. Blackjack, yeah, that sounds fun. Let's try to set up a server with all of the people in here. So we want to start off screen. That's at least good. But for each item, we want a delayed trigger, and it should start in the center and go outwards. But let's start with this first, because now they're coming in simultaneously and they are a little bit skilled as well when they're outside of the screen. So we need to look into our skill all 1.3. And actually they're scaling at the last minute down. So we need to add another animation for the skill separately. So this is the move animation. Which we need to change because it needs to be done by every item. But it's something that we can do right first. I think we can do the grid. We can change the grid. So we do Apple nav. Let's add that one. Let's add another animation. And this will be Apple nav. The trigger will be Apple nav, by the way, because it needs to be hovered on the section to make the change. That change. Let's see, remove those all. So we add in a nav to from item. Welcome back, Jimmy. Your trigger does not seem to exist on the page. Is there an issue? See, this should be nav. And this should be an nav. Now there is a trigger. So this needs to be from. Then we need to change the width. But actually, we need to change the fractions. Did you try Bricks more? No, I haven't. Still on my phone. Crazy people. I haven't tried Bricks Motion. I like to tinker with animations myself instead of using predefined ones, and this one is not available, I guess. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see. Can we change the width? Oh, there we go. 50 pixels. 5D. How Dutch can you be? But the logo must not change size. From translate goes back 300 pixels. I don't know. If you feel, I feel your pain, Dave. Chatting on YouTube mobile is not optimal. Yeah. So there we have at least that. There we. This is why I really like Bricks Forge. You see the timeline? You can just set it one by one. That's awesome. But we need to fix this one. Because it gets. And it needs to be at least 25 pixels. It should not change anyway. Damn it. There's also something else going on. Bricks Forge is way too awesome, yeah. Can easily tag among other things. That's nice. How do we do this? So it moves because everything in there moves as well. But we don't want that. We want this section nav actually to be static. But it needs to change sizes. The biggest screen wins. Let's see, just see how this looks, right? I will add a section before this, just to take into account the amazingly annoying admin bar. 50. Are you now just bragging, Rutger? Should come to WordCamp Netherlands. Yeah. I'm moving there. I'm going there as well. I already have everything planned. My hotel booked. I've the tickets booked. So I will be going to the WordCamp in the Netherlands. I do know that it isn't big, because it's not a continental kind of thing, and I'm considering of going next year to the bigger version. Why are you not? Well, at least there's our animation. Should be way faster. And I don't know why the notch doesn't stay in the middle. So that's something we need to fix. European one. Ah, nice. Compensating. I guess so. So this one needs to move faster. We can set duration to 0.3. And can we set a stagger? But then it doesn't know how to stagger, right? So can we do something like this? There's child and then 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's the first one that needs to come in. Doesn't it like my selector? Damn it. I guess it doesn't. So we need to add in the name of them individually. And nav item 1. Oh, we would like to sync them, right? So what we can do is go like f and nav item outer, because we don't want to have more than 3. And we can also set this one to outer, and we can set this one to middle, and this one to middle as well, and this one to inner. I don't think this is the best naming convention, but if you have better ideas, let me know. Let's remove that one. Let's add one item inner. Talk to you soon, bro. See ya. Have a good night rest. We did set it up right. There we go. I think the timing scale needs to be different. The length of this one. I just love tinkering with this. Then we add it to our middle as well. Middle. Can we just duplicate it? Duplicate this one to middle. And we slightly change the timing. What site are you creating with GSAP here? Oh, Apple Watch is a right hand title. It's fine. And it's also in the description down below, by the way, Brendan. I saw the a design before on X, and now I saw it in here, and I was like, oh, this just looks amazing. How can we recreate it in BricsForge? Just needed to try it out. And this is what we get so far. I'm not that pleased, to be fair. But we're getting there. It's more tedious than I thought. I'll start sending WordCamp next year. That would be nice. Come to the EU one. I'd love to see you there. Maybe Brendan can be the face of what's it called? Edge now. He's part of the support team, if I remember correctly, right? Maybe Kevin could send you. That would be funny. Middle and outer. You might be able to use the stagger, but you don't have to animate each individual item, but can delay them sort of like Amphichild. Yeah, that was also my thinking. But if you do the stagger, you want to move them from center to outside, and there's where I was thinking that we need to move to something like this. It does look that it works. It's very jumpy. Instead of, let's see what happens when we put a hover on it. That's nice. Good. You once, but it's much bigger trip from California. Yeah, I can understand. So it needs to be a business trip, right? Well, it does look like something. But this one looks bouncy. Bounce. So that can be fixed with easing, I guess. We also want to have some kind of skill. Translate skill. Oh, point one, maybe two. Or we need to set it up separately, by the way. Maybe a little blur could help, also by making it look a little bit faster. Duration needs to be very short. Answer. Oh, no worries. I haven't used Bricks Motion. It's a library, right? And I like tinkering with creating animations. I do like the pre-made designs, and for $97 annually, I just want to create specific sections myself. I mean, this isn't available in their store, not yet, at least. I think we need to change how this works a little. Maybe the skill and the what's it called, blur, should be on a separate animation. But the translate should be here. It's funny, by the way. I saw a little bit of Kevin Gary's build from today, and he was saying, why would you use animations? It doesn't move the needle for business, and it takes a lot of time. And seeing as we're working on this already 1 hour and 40 minutes, yeah, it's really true. It's ridiculous the amount of time that goes in there. But yeah, for designers, it does make sense to use these kind of things because it's fun. Not this particular one, to be fair, because this is just absolutely stupid to do. It would be nice that we could set a separate timing for the animation. How can we make this nav stay in the center? And too bad at animation yet, so Bricks Motion really helps. Yeah, I can get the hang of it and understand how it works. Yeah. And that's why I love doing these kind of things during live stream, just figuring out how things work and how can be used. And also the awkward things in the builder. I mean, look at the size of these divs. Look at the white spacing between here. And if we look on our website, it looks completely different. Once it loads, it has a loading issue. As you can see, it jumps from one to another. So it is awkward, actually. Let's add the bounciness in there as well, by the way. Perspective, splits, yo-yo. Ease. That was too much. Yeah, that would be nice. That it has keyframing in there as well. But sadly, oh, back. I was at home focusing on what did you do and put my 2 cents help, but I have to open a site to do it at the same time. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, I'm done for today. I think we have come a lot and far to getting to this result. I'm not very pleased as of yet. It needs a lot of fine tuning. The logo needs to still stay in the middle, and then the other sections needs to get in there. So yeah, let's see and discover how we can do that next time. Because I'm tired. It's 10 p.m. in here, so time to go to bed. And I will catch you all on the next live stream. See you guys and keep designing. And now I have to awkwardly press the stop button. So see you next time.